Television is a telecommunicational medium used for transferring moving images and audio. These are the fundamental base to create a television program, which traditionally would be transmitted to a television set for viewing, providing a mass medium for advertisement, entertainment, and news. Television has strayed from its original home of a television set in the front room, out of the dominance of video and DVD collections, of series, and more importantly, the internet, which has created new opportunities for more cinematic television, but hailed an active audience interested in formally and narratively challenging television. This gave rise to a prominence of a new form of quality television, which arose in the 1990s.
My name is Greg Brenman and I'm Managing Director of Drama Republic Limited.
What would you describe as quality television and what are its components?
Well, what is quality TV? I think that's such a subjective answer. And I think quality TV is whatever you find compelling, gripping, interesting, entertaining, whatever it is that you're looking for in TV. So it's different things to different people, isn't it? So what do I think is quality? I suppose anything that really entertains me, really grips me, makes me think, something I'm jealous of that I wish I'd made. And that could come in any shape or form. But I think ultimately it's about the idea, the design and the execution. It's subjective.
If quality television is whatever you find it to be, then why do people say and wonder what happened to it? The question of whatever happened to quality television implies that it has gone away and is nothing but a mere memory now. If you had to choose between one or the other, would you say that quality television is more based on the writing, narrative, or post-production and editing?
Well, I think again it depends on the genre. You know, if you're doing something that relies heavily on post-production and effects, say for example Fast and Furious or something which is an action adventure, I think you could probably get away with a sort of slightly more impoverished writing script, you know, something that isn't such a great script, but it's fantastic effects. And if you look at, say, the Bourne franchise, that's probably a series of wonderful stunts held together by a script. But without those stunts, I think the whole thing collapses. Whereas if you take something else like, say, Homeland, the Showtime show that's on Channel 4, if you presume a certain level of production values, what makes that really good? That's going to be the quality of the writing. The present series, I think, is really good, really exciting writing, and I think it's of great quality. The production value is the same as it was probably in season 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're on season 7. So on a show like that, I would say that the quality relies pretty solely on the writing and the ideas behind the writing.
But perhaps people's memories have been dulled or nostalgia has blinded them. It could be that the drop in quality on television is falsely perceived, with a history of context behind it missing.
So I've been in the industry a ridiculously long time. So I've probably been in the industry coming up for 30 years. And quality in terms of drama, which is what I do, I would say yes, ebbs and flows. It's always been really important. And I think when you look at channels, on the whole, drama and top quality drama defines those channels. And I think people are very, very reliant on them. It's changed massively over the last 5 years because of the rise of the SVODs, the digital platforms. So you can look at Netflix or Amazon or Apple, which is coming up soon, or YouTube Red. Now, all of those outlets are seeking content. So that's very good because it asks for competition, it raises budgets, but it also massively changes the landscape in terms of the narrative.
Or do viewers perceive programs to be of greater standard of quality, depending on how it fits around their schedule? Okay, with the prominence of the internet, would you say that commissions for programs have been stunted, or would you say that the commissions for programs are now on just multiple formats, on like whether it be on terrestrial television or online?
Well, there's a real big battle going on at the moment between how the terrestrial channels, BBC, ITV, Channel 4, work and operate within a landscape which now has Netflix, Amazon, Apple. Netflix, Amazon and that lot have huge budgets to offer. So there is a migration of talent, particularly writers, moving away from the terrestrials towards the place where they're going to be able to get paid a lot of money and do something which is true to their vision. The terrestrials are desperately trying to be the place where the talent stays. So there is, if you're working at BBC ITV, they'd be looking over their shoulder going, oh my God, what are Apple going to do? Are they going to take something from us? Or are people going to go there? We're going to be fighting and competing for talent. I think that it's an interesting, challenging time for the British terrestrials going, how are we going to work with them as opposed to work against them?
With the migration of writers to an online format, it would be easy to assume that this is the cause of a drop in quality. However, terrestrial television aims to work alongside the online world.
And lastly, with the modern binge-watching practices, has scheduling been affected for when creating programs?
I think one of the big challenges when you do a TV series which is returnable or multi-episodic is how do you get everyone to watch episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It's much easier when you're on Netflix, in which you literally have 15 seconds to turn the TV off before it just flips onto the next episode, and so it sort of pulls you in. I think on terrestrial TV, when they schedule it a week apart, you've got to have a much, much stronger hook that's going to keep you 7 days in the waiting, and I think that actually demands a very different viewing pattern.
In the end, although the quality of a television program is found in the eye of the beholder, there is not an overall decline across television. The formats of television, the formats of its presentation are changing, just as we as viewers are changing. Quality can be found in the front room if you enjoy episodic treats, or online via streaming for an engaging story piece, which you can mold around your life with a single control of a button to pause and to play.